It started like any other day in class. I was minding my own business, jotting down notes and thinking about my favorite true crime podcast episode from last night. A particularly chilling tale about a jewel thief who evaded the police for decades. My brain was buzzing with theories about how he pulled it off. Enter Clive. Clive has made it his mission to be my personal antagonist. If I like something, he mocks it. If I succeed at something, he finds a way to downplay it. I'd tried to brush it off, telling myself that he probably had issues of his own. But today, Clive decided my love for true crime podcasts was the target of his relentless yapping. We were supposed to be working on a group project, but Clive couldn't resist veering off topic. "So," he said loudly, smirking like he'd just thought of the world's funniest joke. "How's the serial killer fan club going? Still taking notes on how to commit the perfect crime?" The group chuckled, just polite enough to encourage him without being outright mean. I felt the heat rising in my cheeks, but I tried to let it slide. After all, what's the point of arguing with someone who thrives on attention? But Clive wasn't done. "What's it like to be obsessed with psychos all day? Do you listen to podcasts because no normal person will talk to you?" That was it. Something inside me snapped like a brittle twig. I turned to him, raised an eyebrow, and said, "You know, Clive, for someone who talks so much, you sound exactly like a yipping chihuahua from hell." The room went silent. Clive's smirk froze mid-air, like someone had hit pause. Then, to my surprise, a few people stifled laughs. Even the teacher, who had overheard, was biting her lip to keep from smiling. Clive glared at me, but for the first time, he didn't have a comeback. I felt a small surge of victory. Finally, I thought, score one for the true crime fan. But as the adrenaline wore off, I started second-guessing myself. Was I too harsh? Sure, Clive had been annoying, but calling someone a yipping chihuahua from hell wasn't exactly a shining moment of maturity. By lunchtime, word had spread. A few people came up to me and said things like, "That was epic," or "Clive totally deserved that." Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that stooping to his level might not have been the best move. The next day, I decided to try a different approach. When Clive inevitably started his antics again, this time making some lame joke about my handwriting, I didn't snap. I calmly looked at him and said, "You seem to have a lot to say about me. Do you ever think about why that is?" Clive blinked.